Alright, we're just warming up the truck here. I popped down these doors on my truck so we can air it all out. Just having it run. Just opened up the back door. Gotta have coffee. Clean this mess up in the back here. See what we got going on. And I open up these two doors over here. We got some more reels. And here, just air it all out. Get all that bleach smell out of there. I do have, like you see right there, I have like an elbow in one of them. There's a couple tubes there. And there's a tube on the other side. And that's, well, one of them on that side is for the water, but that one right there is for one of the tanks. You can see it right above the A. Boom. And those there just vent out the tanks. I'll show you real quick. So, place is a mess, but you can see on top of the tank here, we got the lid, obviously. Then there's a bulkhead fitting right here. Get a little bit closer. Regular bulkhead fitting. Another fitting there. Then some cam locks that were accidentally ordered, so I just used those. Luckily there's 3 of them, so I used it right there on that tank there. We have all our SH in both those tanks. And then that one there is supposed to have a cap on it. It doesn't, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up this truck here and get it ready. It's February in Massachusetts, and it's gonna be, I don't even know, like almost 60 degrees tomorrow. So I'm gonna be working tomorrow doing a little vinyl picket fence and a couple sides of a vinyl house. Alright guys, my fill hose had some water left in it. I did not blow it out with the air compressor in that last video. Completely forgot about it. So we're filling it up with our hot water right here in our tub. And it'll thaw it right out. Be right back. Alright, we got a hose all hooked back up. It's all thawed out. And we got a tank filling here. Forgot I even left any water in this thing. Wow. Well, so we got already like 100 gallons of water there. And just so if you guys are wondering, this reel here is just a, you know, just some piece of crap reel from Home Depot, I think it was. I think they're called Liberty Gardens reels. But you can tell right here, you know, the handle here is a little rough, you know. But I mean, it does work. It does work. And there's not rust in here, which is the main thing. It's just rust on the outside, nothing in the manifold. That's what I was really concerned about, because then you'll end up with all rust inside your tank there. And, you know, we got the King's reels here. I got an 18 there, a 12 here. Yeah, the 12 does not, those reels there, the King's reels or the Titan reels, or a Hane reel actually as well, I tried. And none of that will fit in here. It's just too small. This reel was perfect. But I do need to fix this handle. I want to make something for here, probably use like a PVC pipe over this and onto here, or something like that. But other than that, let's check out what we got going on here. Gonna put a new ball valve at the end of our soft wash hose here. And on our pressure washer side, still got our Flow Pro in here. Yep, injector bypass, the Flow Pro. So this is all set. That's all blown out. I'm gonna go test it when we turn on our pressure washer, get some fresh gas in it. And then we also got our Soft Wash Factory booster pump here, restrictor manifold. This is the old style with the 1/4-inch line with a restrictor in it. Now we're using all 1/2 inch all the way across. We start with water, house mix, roof mix, and there's restrictors in the house mix line. These don't need restrictors, 1/2 and 1/2, guys, and it does come out 1/2 and 1/2. You can check out another one of my videos on it and type in Soft Wash Factory restrictor. That'll show you this manifold with this pump here. It's a 110 volt pump. So we got a extension cord, or in our case, because we got a rig all set up for it, we're using this generator here that you guys may have seen in the videos. What is this? A Westinghouse 9500 12,500 peak watt. So yeah, I mean, this generator here, it's great because we got the hookup on the house, and just back up the truck, hook up the house when the power goes out. And so we're going to alright, we're gonna have that fill up, and I think we're gonna hook up right down here, hook up our IBC tote to our pressure washer here, move some of this stuff out of the way. This is our little downstream tank we sometimes, well, we always use. But if you guys haven't seen before on my pressure washers, we use our kit here that this is a 1.5 inch barb going into a 3/4 inch fitting that goes inside the pump here, and it's a 1.5 inch suction hose. It's an 8 gallon per minute machine, and then we convert that over with bushings into a from 1.5 to 2 inch, and we're using these cam locks here, and these ones are the ones with locks on it. You don't need the locks. The locks are kind of a pain in the ass, to tell you the truth. That's nice though, because you don't want to wreck your machine. And on the other side, if you can actually see, like right over where my thumb's pointing, there's actually a dust cap, they call it. And that's just a cover, a cap. Just because on the other side there, I feed a Gould's booster pump, a 10 gallon per minute booster pump. That's usually on the ground right here, and that is going to this reel here, this 18 inch King's reel with the blue kind of hose. I think a Curry Tech hose, 1/2 inch, puts out around 180 to 250 psi. Like while you're using it, working pressure, not just it's running and holding the hose there. But this hose is rated at 300 psi. Most of them are. Or if you have like that yellow hose I have over there next to this hose, that one's 800 psi. A little overkill, but honestly it never kinks. It has some ribs in it. Let's go check it out. The yellow hose here, I don't know if we can really look at it, get a close view. There's little ribs in it. It's nice, and you really cannot kink the hose. I mean, obviously if I took 2 hands I could probably kink it, but you know, but it's a good sturdy hose. The more psi, the more let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good hose. Yeah, so I mean, even if you're going around places, it's not gonna, just bends like normal, no kinking, kind of like your pressure washer hoses. And what else we got going on here? What else in here? Yeah, we got tools. You always want to have tools with you. Spare gun. What do you got? Stuff to cut stuff with. You want some thread locker in there. Use medium strength thread locker, 243. Works great. You always have some pipe wrenches with you. Screwdrivers with you. I don't see any tape, but you need some tape with you. And what else we got going down? What do we got back here? Right here, probably still bleach in here. A little squeaky, eh? But in here we usually bring our trash bags that we use when we're cleaning roofs, when we get all the bleach from the gutters. Like we bag up our downspouts, so at the end of the downspout we bag them up when we're doing roofs. Yes, you can use surfactant and stuff to keep the SH on a roof. Alright, so we got all the hose we want pulled. We got 200 feet, that's all we need. We only need probably 100 feet, honestly, for tomorrow, but good to make sure that we have both. And we got it all hooked up right into the bypass here. We don't have an injector in here right now. We don't need one in here right now. But, so we got the Flow Pro here. We're actually going to turn the Flow Pro on, make sure that that actually does work, so that it's still turning and everything. So first thing you want to do with Flow Pro, hit rinse. Boom, battery's good. I'm going to test that battery, probably charge it up. Perfect. I'll go over here, say our prayers, and turn it on. There you go. Alright guys, so we got our pressure washer side all set. Now we're looking at the soft wash side, or our dedicated pump, our booster pump here. I'm gonna get this and that hose reel all set for tomorrow in case something crazy happens, like the pressure wash doesn't start, or all the hoses blow up, whatever. You need a backup. And this thing's awesome anyway. You need to make sure everything, all the hoses are working. We got our water tank, that's our water tank there, the IBC tote all full. And with this pump here, you guys may have seen, you need to prime it first, like any booster pump you would use, or centrifugal pump. And so we got our jug of water, we got a little funnel here, and try to do it with one hand and not knock over the funnel. See how we can do. All right. This thing takes I don't know, not half a gallon, but probably like a third of a gallon of water. As you can tell, the head's pretty decent size. That's the head's actually all stainless. Those two bolts are not. Those are old bolts that I just never modified it. But all of them that come now are all stainless. Everything on it is stainless. All these connections are stainless. The only thing that we have PVC on it, on this one, is check valves, because the stainless steel check valves suck. And this cap here, I actually took that from a Y filter, but we use stainless steel. We're using a cap. This is a reducer bushing to cam lock. And this thing is never on there. This is just a spare line I had, because, you know, this obviously isn't in season right now. We're in February, so I'm just grabbing a bunch of stuff real quick, just so we can clean for just tomorrow. And we're just doing a house wash and a fence, so this right here should be perfect. Should just be able to use the 8-gallon, but good to have the backup. So let's test this thing out. Got this thing all full all the way up to here. This right here is my line that goes to the other side of the truck, to the reel. I don't know, guys, I just like having the, I know the pressure washer reel's on the side. I should probably have the soft wash reel on the side, but like having it on the other side. So let's go start up that generator, see if what we got. So these two lines here are actually just water lines for right now. This is actually a bleach line, it's off. We'll just throw some water through it, see if we can get everything out of the reel there. Turn this thing on here. Like always, guys, got a remote. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got no water coming out of there, so here it is. You gotta hook it up to the reel. Alright, we got that gun hooked up with the J-rod on it, like I was saying. Sprayed over here a little bit. This thing's pretty good, guys. Like I always say, it's a little bit better than a 12 volt. You got a little bit of wind. Switch it over. Also, I got damn, it's windy out, guys. Got the fan spray on it too. And again, yeah, it's like a 65 PSI, just like a 12 volt. I know you guys get 100 PSI on some of it, but this thing, it's got more gallons per minute, so like actual gallons per minute coming out, not fucking just a lie from the company. But it's a good pump, guys. I'm gonna show you guys real quick the fan spray here out of this J-rod. This isn't even usually what I use. This is just what was on the gun. This is what I'll use though for like a fence, I guess. Like we're doing tomorrow. I'll probably use this on the picket fence. If not, just downstream it, honestly. But if it's a little bit, if it needs a little bit more, hit it with this. And like I said, it's just water. There's no bleach coming through this. You know, I can spray my truck all I want, clean it anyhow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Put this thing down. Just turn it right off. You know, you don't have any accidents. Thing's a good pump, guys. Pump lasts you pretty much forever. Unless the motor dies. Lasts you forever. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when we get to that job and shut this thing off.